Okay, I'm working with this mare here. They had a problem loading her the other day. I got her kind of loaded for a time or two, but she wasn't real good about it, so they left her here with me to work on her for a few days and see if I can get her better about her groundwork and her, and of course, getting her in the trailer. So this is the third time. The first night was I was trying to get her loaded. I came over for about half an hour yesterday, 45 minutes, just did some groundwork, not trying to load her, just to see if she could get some understanding of what I was asking her. So I'm going to take advantage of this round corral and see if I can just start with the basics. Hey. So she's telling me right now that don't think she's had much work inside a corral to help her get hooked on to be with me. Maybe, but it doesn't look so. So I'll just try to catch her any way I can right now, get her going, if she'll allow me. So I'm just going to put her to work a little bit and to see if I can maybe change that. Maybe change that a little bit. I'll give her a chance to look me up. That's pretty good there. That was good, actually. So I'll give her a second, then I'm going to try to get her caught. If she decides she doesn't want to have anything to do with it, we'll just put her back to work. And I'll pick a spot there where, especially where she's not paying attention, I'll kind of crowd her just a little bit, and then I'll back off. I'm backing off. And I'll ask her if she might want to come in. She says, yeah. She probably won't stay, but it's okay. That was all right. She's thinking a little anyway. That's good. I'll just work at trying to get her willing to stay and get prepared to get caught. So I don't want her to leave, so I'm doing everything I can just with my energy and approach that I'd like her to stay. There. There. Pretty good. she was pretty good. So maybe somebody has done some work with her in a situation like this to get her caught. So, because she did, it wasn't like she had to learn it. She kind of knew. Yeah. So I'm going to start out with that flag because she's a little pushy, meaning that she's not really respecting my space here where I'm at. She'll kind of, just to go by, she might try to go through me. So I'm just trying to get her to yield a little bit. That's pretty good right there. I like that. That's good. That's good. Good. Right there, she's pushing in. There. Good. Pushing in. There, good. I'll try to rub her here so she doesn't act like that's a punishment per se. It's not. I just want her to back away when I come in with that kind of pressure, and hopefully a lot less pressure. I'd like her to see her yield those shoulders, that left shoulder. There. That's good. Yeah, that was good there. She yielded that front end along with the hind end. She's got to kind of yield that front end when she moves around that hind end, otherwise she crowds me. And the purpose of this is for her definitely not to crowd me. So whatever it takes for me to get her to understand that when she moves the hindquarters over good, but she kind of plants that front end, and I want her to be loose in that front end. She's got to still move her front feet. She doesn't move them like she does the hind feet, but she's got to be moving away from me so that it creates some distance here. And if she goes off like that, her expression's not great, but I'd like to, and she could get worse because, I don't know her very well, but she could want to kick or something, so I'm trying to be prepared for all that. She seems pretty good. She's there. That's all I was looking for right there. Good. That was very good. You saw that front end kind of move. It wasn't planted, stuck in the ground. It was moving along with the hindquarters. Now, I was asking more for the hindquarters, but see, I can't have her get close to me. If she plants those hindquarters, it puts her way too close to me, and I can't do anything. I have to have that distance, and she'll find that place if I'm consistent. Yeah, that was good. She moved those front quarters away, and that's all I'm looking for in the beginning. Well, just for her to yield those front quarters out and around. I'll take that. Wasn't bad. There wasn't any flexion in her neck, but we'll work on that. There. There. Of course, I don't want her trotting, so I'll try to help her get back to a walk. There. So I'll work on getting all the correct flexion and all that as I go. But if I try to ask for too much at once like that, she'll shut down because it's too much for her to try to figure out. So I'll just kind of stay on topic and work on one thing and then address the other thing. Because there's several things she's not doing like I'd like, but that's okay. She's sure trying the best she knows how. Yeah. That was good. She moved those front quarters without me having to go to plan B, which would be tap her. I've had to tap her pretty firm in the past, the first time I worked her, just to get her to understand that she can't come any closer. That when I put that flag up, that means yield away from me. And she's starting to get an understanding of it. And I'm not going to be too critical in the beginning, but as she gets an understanding, then I'm going to start asking for a little bit more of her. And she's not good about backing up either. She will back, but it takes quite a bit of firming up. But I always offer that lightness to her in the beginning. And then I'll firm up until her feet move back, and then I'll release. Yeah. There, that was good. I'll take that. And if I ask too much of this little mare, she can be really fussy, and she can get cranky pretty quick. So I just do it incrementally as I go. She'll bite. She tried to bite me the other day. There, good. I'll rub on that thing and try to keep it. Her understanding this flag, that it's not the flag or anything. It's just basically an extension of my arm, so I can kind of get her to yield away without getting right on top of her or her on top of me. So I'll ask for there. Now rub her. And I'll ask her to go. And she's not going to like this for a minute. Go. Go. There. There. Back to the walk. There. There she wants to kick out. I get that. So my leading hand's one that I like her to respond off my left hand, but she's not. So I'll come in and get those feet picked up to get that momentum going a little faster. Good. Now she can come back to the walk. I'd like her to, yeah, there we go. There. As soon as she comes back to the walk, I'll roll her over. Just make sure that front end doesn't come into me. That'll work. Wasn't good, but she was trying. She's trying to understand. Yeah. There. I'll give her a moment there. I got to give her a little bit of this release time in the beginning so that she begins to understand that she'll get more of this as she tries to do what I was asking of her. Yeah, good. So I'll ask her to go again. There I go. I backed up a little bit because she was fixing to kick me. There. There, I like that one better. And I don't want her to come into me. And it's not the bad thing that she wants to come in. She's looking probably for support, but I want her to know that that I'll support her even from here. And then I'll let her know we can come in and do all that, but I don't want her to come in uninvited. That's the idea. There, that was good. That was good. It was a good try. She's got a nice walk. She's still troubled. You can see her tail going quite a bit there. So there, I'll take that. And if she tries to come in, I'll just block her there and give her that release. For me, in order for me to load her in that trailer, she has to have this. She has to have this little movement around me, get the hindquarters to stop and go around. She needs to yield to the halter in case I need to back her, which I will. And she just needs to be listening a little bit more. So before I even think about trying to load her, I got to get this fundamental stuff kind of started. What she does is she sees that flag coming in, so she turns her head thinking that was the answer, but it's about getting that front shoulder and that front left foot to move away from me, just like that. There. See, because she turns her ribs and her shoulder into me, which is the exact opposite of what I need. I need that. I need her giving a little ground with her rib cage, her front end, so she's arced away from me, in a little arc away from me. And what she does is she turns into me, and for one, that's not what I need. And number two, it's very dangerous because I'm in a position to either get run over by the shoulder or kicked, or both. There, that's all I'm looking for. That was nice. See how she's rounding out? There's a nice arc to my imaginary circle around there. That's good. And like I said, there's no flexion in her neck, but she's physically in the right frame there. Her body's yielding to me, yielding away. So I'll just take that and work on that and try to build on that. That was good. And I try to rub her as much as I can with this thing because I have to do a lot more tapping than I wish I did, but I have to. There. Now I bumped her and I got a little flexion. If you'll notice that. To rewind that, but you can see her neck was stiff. I bumped on the halter a couple times. She gave me about this much, about 6 inches. I'll take it. And then I got to get out of there as soon as I can so that she understands if she keeps doing that, she'll get this. That's a big